What's up guys, Sacred Survival here. Welcome back to another Bleach Rebirth of Souls video. It's been a little bit since I've done a discussion video about this game, but the game is out now. What do you guys think? I just did a 12-hour stream the day that it came out, so excuse me if I look a little bit tired. I've been catching up on sleep since then, but the game is a lot of fun. The game is a lot of fun when it works. I'm one of the people that got the game on PC through Steam, so if you're like me, you've probably been experiencing a lot of issues. So let's talk about that because, wow, it is a mess. Bandai Namco released this game on PC way before the show. I don't know what happened with like the quality testing or anything, if there was any, or if it was even done on PC, but it is pretty bad. This might be, and I don't say this lightly, and it's very unfortunate as a Bleach fan, this might be the worst PC launch of a game that I've played ever. Because wow, if you go back and watch the VOD of the 12-hour live stream that I did, you would see I had to restart the game well over at least 60 times. And I know it's a 12-hour stream, but I was crashing like every 3 minutes. I would go on stretches where it would be fine for a few games, and I'm like, wow, this game's actually really fun. But other than that, yeah, I was having audio issues where I'd launch the game and there was just no audio. The game wants to open on the other side or my other monitor for some reason, and so I would have to put it back in windowed mode, drag it over to my other monitor, put it back in full screen, or just keep it in windowed mode, which made the resolution on stream look weird. And it was just, it would crash during tutorials, during the story mode. And for me, it wasn't so much like actual crashes, like the game just stopped working, but it would freeze for a long time. And sometimes there would be situations where it would actually load and be all right. Like, it would seem like a match was freezing and the game was going to crash just for 40 seconds into the crash. I'm not exaggerating. 40 seconds into the freeze, it to actually load. And in that amount of time, I'm surprised the opponent didn't leave the game. But it is a lot of fun when you actually get into a game. But I mean, it's just, this has such like a, it's going to leave such a bad taste in people's mouths. And I fear that it might already have put such like a bad spin on this game, and that is not what we need as Bleach fans. Like, it is unacceptable, I think, that Bandai Namco launched this game on PC in such a state, and I don't blame people, honestly, for getting refunds, because people that spent upwards of $100, myself included, on the Ultimate Edition just to basically get an unplayable game on PC, that's warranted, you know. And I would understand if your trust was a little bit broken and you're like, now I'm not going to buy the game, or I'll buy the game when it's cheaper or once there's a fix or something like that. Me personally, like I said, I understand that that mindset, but me personally, I was relaunching the game every time it crashed because I was just so addicted to the art style, to the gameplay, to the soundtrack. Dude, the music in this game is phenomenal. I don't know why they went so hard on the music, but they did, and it shows. Like, the attention to detail in this game is absolutely mind-boggling. I can tell that this game was made with love. It just should have been tested a bit more on PC. And if you go over to the Steam reviews right now, it is sitting at mixed, which I know originally when the game came out it was at mostly negative, but it has since gone up to mixed. And I think that just shows you that, like, the people that are playing this game and like actually playing it, they love it. But all the negative reviews are just from the crashes and the stutters and the frame drops and stuff like that. Obviously a valid reason to leave a negative review, but if we're looking at the actual game and the mechanics and just everything about the game itself, I don't think anyone's had any issues with that. Like, no one's actually complaining about anything that is actually happening in the game. It's just that the PC port seems to be broken. And that's causing some people to say that this game's going to be dead on arrival, or, you know, dead in a week or something like that. And while I do think a significant drop-off is warranted, because there's some people that just pick up this game as fighting game fans and aren't actually Bleach fans, or, you know, even if they are Bleach fans, they just kind of want to replay through the story and that's it. Online PvP is not really for them. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a drop-off from like launch weekend to a month from now to a year from now, and that's the case with pretty much every game. But I do see people's point that, especially on PC with no crossplay, there's going to be a significant drop-off in people. So I just think that for the PC community especially, having gone through so many of these issues at launch, it's important to remain hopeful that this will be fixed. I genuinely think that it will be fixed in a quick amount of time. I mean, Tamsoft have already posted that they're working on a fix for a lot of the PC issues that people are facing. So I think we just need to, and I know it's hard, but we need to remain positive about this game, because it is the first, you know, full budget AAA game that Bleach has had in 14 years. So what we got is spectacular, amazing. It's just the actual issues with the PC port that we can hope and we can plead to be fixed. There's multiple like crash report, bug report spots on Steam that you can send in your issues so that Tamsoft and Bandai Namco can take a look at them. So if you guys are experiencing issues, because the PC issues aren't even affecting 100% of people. There are people out there that have no issues with it. And honestly, for me, launching the game as admin seemed to help a lot of the crashing for me for some reason. It still crashes every now and then, but I get like at least like 40 minutes or something of gameplay, and it seems to be during a match loading in. It seems to crash there. It'll freeze for a while when it's loading the stage, and then it'll buffer and load in, but like maybe 10-15% of the time now it'll just crash during that. But I haven't had any other crashes since I discovered just launching as admin. I know a lot of people were talking about changing your system settings to Japanese and stuff, and honestly I tried that and I can't tell you with certainty that it didn't do anything. I think it might have helped, but I don't know. That might have just been the cope that people were on when the game came out, that just really wanted to play it. But I just think it's important to remain hopeful and not just go immediately to dead game, you know, Bleach is shit. Like, you know, we need to support this game. If we want this game to succeed, if we want there to be future DLC, if we want there to be a sequel or something, because at the core of this game, this is a good game, okay? If you enjoy fighting games, it's a good game. If you enjoy Bleach, it's a good game. If you enjoy both, it's a spectacular game. So there's already people coming out with crazy freaking combos, and I'm going to hopefully be one of them. But if you are worried about where this game's future lies, I would recommend that you join the Discord, just because I want that to be a hub for people that maybe a year down the line, when the game does have significant drop-off in players, that you can find a match. You can just talk to people that are still interested in the game, especially on PC. So if you guys want to do that, the link is in the description for that as well. My voice is giving out, so it's time to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to say something really quick about the launch of the PC version, and to not give up hope, because I believe that the game will be fixed. And potentially try launching as admin. Try changing your system settings to Japanese. For some reason, that seems to help. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you if the game is crashing. And I hope it helps you stay positive about the game's future. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.